Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Gina. Today I'm working on a scrapbook page and I'm doing a challenge at a cherry on top. And this challenge is winter in your, what is it, winter, what winter looks like in your area. I had closed it out. I always do that kind of thing, don't I? So I took this picture yesterday. My husband and I went riding around, and I don't know if you can see it. Let me get it up close. But we looked out and there was 2 deer in the creek. I always love to take pictures of the creek. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. I don't know. I just have that thing. And so when we're crossing the little creeks, I take a picture. And my husband said, look, 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 there's deer. And we just happened to get them as they got spooked by us, but we did get them. So I got the picture. It's kind of blown out, but that's okay. It didn't print very well on my printer. If I go in you know, like to Walmart or something and print it, I think it'll print better, and I will probably do that and cover this one up. But this is what I have for now. My car's still not cleaned off. I don't want to go clean it off. I really don't have any reason to go to town other than print the picture. So this is the papers that I'm going to use, and these are beautiful papers. I really kind of want to use that paper too, but honestly I think I'm only going to use one paper. I really think that's all I'm going to use. And look at that one. But I've been trying to, you know, like figure out how to use more than one, but I love this paper. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to put a very thin border of this silver on here. You see, I tried to print it on the back and it didn't print very well, and so I printed it again. This paper's double-sided. You can use it. It's a matte paper. I actually found a photo matte paper at Walmart. Yeah, I've been looking and I found some there. It's photo matte photo presentation paper, I think. But my printer didn't do very well with it, so I hope I can do better. I think it's just this picture because I really was zoomed in. I was really kind of very far away from them. So, very far. And I was kind of shaken, and I didn't know where they were. I couldn't see them, and my husband's going, just take the picture. Like, I don't see them. Then when I finally did see them, it was almost too late. My husband's coming in. He has no idea that I am recording. I must be having a hard time shutting the door. Sometimes when it is really cold outside, our door has a hard time shutting. And I think it's supposed to be like 1 degree tonight, so. Okay, and then this one, I don't know if I'm going to have enough room. Oh, no. Okay, well, this one, I'm just going to put on here, and then I'll just have to cut at the bottom. I was hoping I could double mat, but there's not enough room for two more. I mean, triple mat. So room for one more, and these are just papers that I got at this size. Years ago I got in on a buy for Basil, and they were these size sheets, this size, and I am still using them, and I love them, and boy, I wish I could get in on another one of those buys. That was a good deal. If I'd have known what a good deal they were at the time, boy, I'd have bought double what I bought. I had no idea. I'm recording, honey. I'm recording. Looks like it's about the same as this, so I'm just going to use this to give me a straight cut there. Yeah, looks good to me. Okay, I won't need that anymore, so I'll put that up. And my cat just jumped up on the kitchen table. She knows when I'm doing this. Somehow she knows I can't do anything about it. Okay, so see, I really love that. I wish I had those silver papers in 12 by 12. I would cut this down and put it all the way around it, but I don't. The only thing I might do is cut it down, but see, that doesn't, no, that does nothing for it. Nothing. I don't know if this white would. No. See, there's not enough contrast in these papers. Well, why am I putting that one up? There's no contrast in these papers. I've played and played with them, and I just don't think any of them have enough contrast to do anything like that. See, there's just not enough contrast in them to do that. Unless I just got a white paper out of my stash. If I had one of my, I don't even like that. I don't even know if I would like, if I had this silver, that would bring the contrast, but I don't have the silver. I wish I had the silver, but I don't. The silver would do it for sure. Just don't think I have anything. I've thought and thought about it. I just sat here. Finally, I thought, I'm just turning on the camera and I'm doing it that way. And see, now I'm sitting here thinking about it again. Even though I have thought and thought it and I couldn't come up with anything. So we're just going to do it. But I am going to ink the edges. It does need a good inking on the edges. That's for sure. That will give it some contrast, not contract. We don't need a contract for this, do we? So how are you all doing? I'm recording this on Monday, January 17th. We've still got snow out there, and it is cold, but that's all. No more snow. Just cold. And I think it's supposed to warm up a little bit. In the 40s. And in our area, 40s, sweet. Yeah. Golly, some people will get out their shorts. I won't. I don't know what has happened to me, but I'm cold now. Something's happened this winter, and I am cold all the time. My mom got me a pair of leggings, and I love them. I love them. I have them on now. And they are fleece lined, and they're thick, and they are nice. She got them at Kohl's, and they're like for working out. But I don't care. I wear them. I wear them when I'm scrapbooking. I wear them all the time. I wash them. Don't worry, I wash them. I don't wear them that much that I can't wash them. But I love them. They're so thick. They probably make me look even chunkier because they're so thick, but I don't care. Oh, that helped. That really helped. They're so warm, and I'm so cold all the time. I used to always be hot. I'm cold. Okay, so now what I wondered is, because I love this paper, what I wondered about is putting a torn piece of this paper behind this, like matting this and tearing the paper around it. What would that look like? Well, I don't know what it looks like till I do it, do I? So what I think I will do is tear two edges and then mat that and then tear the other two, because it's easier to tear those edges first. Here's my ruler. Basket I keep them in is off kilter, and it's hard to kind of see them. My cat just ran through here like her tail's on fire. I don't know what that was about. She did. She ran right through here like something was after her, and then she just ran right back there. She's acting silly. Somebody must have gave her some catnip. She found the catnip in her little tower thing. She's so funny. She cracks me up. Alright, so now I will glue this down on there. Twisted this around and lost my corner. I find that much easier than trying to glue it down and then tear the edges after it's glued down. I think I kind of glued that crooked, but that's okay. It's not going to be perfect. So then I will put this down and tear this way. And then I will tear it this way. Okay. I guess I want my edges a little bit different tear look, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Okay. And they're not all even, but I'm okay with that too. I kind of was thinking I'd even make it a little messier, and I don't know why I made it so straightish. I kind of wanted, I don't know why I did it like that, because it wasn't really what I had in my mind. You ever do that? You just kind of go on auto drive, but I like that. I like that a lot, and that gives me another paper. Okay, so now in my little dish here, I have, this is January. It's actually called January Bear, and it's from Little Scraps of Heaven. Little Scraps of Heaven Designs. But I didn't cut the bear. There's usually a bear peeking out here. I didn't want the bear. But it has the snowman, and then it has these snowflakes that I cut. Then I grabbed these little pine trees, and this is from Gnome with a candy cane. It's a Christmas pattern. And I think I'm going to put them right back here. I think that's what where they're going to go. I could have had the bear, but I just wasn't really feeling the bear because, I don't know. I guess because I have deer in my picture, and I don't know. This is feeling really tight all of a sudden. Like I don't have it quite right. Just a second, I'm sorry. Okay, so well, I think they're going to go right there. So I think I will get this glued down. I'll glue the little pine tree there. I know they're not pine trees in the background either, but they were in the picture. The pine trees were sure beautiful, and that we were seeing yesterday, they were all heavy with snow, and they look so pretty. That's my favorite to see when we're driving around. It was sure pretty. On our way to church, it was really pretty because the sun was shining real bright. After church, it wasn't quite as pretty because the sun wasn't out. And so it wasn't shining so bright. We were going to go on our favorite drive down this holler that we like to go down. but we decided that might not be so safe yesterday because even the roads, we take the back country roads to our church because it's faster, and those weren't very clear. There was a couple of times it was kind of a little dicey getting to church, and so we decided that if those roads weren't clear, maybe we shouldn't take our little favorite drive. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Because the roads that we take to church, they are the back country roads, but they're still pretty popular roads. So, I mean, the one is a paved road that we take. I mean, you know, so we shouldn't probably go on the gravel. I didn't realize I didn't have that down yet. I could get that down. So, we probably could have got some really pretty pictures back in there, but we decided not to do that. Changed our mind. Probably a good idea. Okay, so we can get this halfway straight. Okay, now we just have these. I cut these on silver cardstock. I thought that looked pretty. Try to make them not look so bland. I can do that. That's kind of hard not to do. I don't know where to put them all. Okay, I guess that looks okay. So do you have snow where you live, or is it winter where you live, or is it summer? When it's summer and it's really hot, I find myself complaining because I hate extremes. I just don't like extremes. So I try to remind myself when it's really, really cold and I'm freezing that it's going to be summer and it's going to be really hot, and then I'm going to be complaining then because I don't like extremes. At least in the winter I can get myself warm. But it's hard when you have arthritis because your body just reacts to it really bad. Went down. Kind of wish I'd have cut a couple more little ones, but I didn't. Okay. I have some stickers that came with this. I'll look at them real quick. Like, I don't know if anything will go. These are 3D stickers. I really like that snow globe, but that won't go with it. I don't know if Winter Wonder would. I'd like to make that go, but Unless it would go right up here with this. I like that there. Oh, hey, that hasn't stuck down. I like that there. Get some glue on this. I can't get my glue thing to come off. I don't know if this would go down in here somewhere. I want to make it, but it doesn't. I was trying to make that not be the only thing, but that just doesn't go down there. And then there's these. I just love the color of this collection. And it was cheap, so. I like Hello Winter because winter just all of a sudden hit us. It wasn't here for a very long time. I don't think that any of these are going to work here anywhere. So I think that that is it. Except for I might stamp the date underneath here. I think that I will. It was January 16th. Right there. There we go. So here is my layout for what winter looks like. And this is January Bear, and this one is Pine Trees from Into the Swim Plane. Gnome with a candy cane. And you can find those at littlescrapsofheavendesigns.com, and I will have them in the information box below. Thank you for joining me today. I would love it if you'd give me a thumbs up or leave me a comment. And I wanted to say too, somehow my comments got, like my notification thing, the little thing, it got turned off, and I had so many comments that I didn't even know I had. And I learned, I was in my a certain thing on there on Facebook that I didn't know over at the side, that I could look at comments, that there was a whole comment section where it would just, I could click on that and it would show all of my comments. I didn't know about that because I'm not very good at this whole Facebook thing. It showed me a whole bunch of comments that I didn't know I had. And so today I've been trying to reply to a whole bunch of them. I mean, there was a bunch I had no idea that I had, and so I've been trying to reply to a whole bunch of them. So if you got a reply and it was like from a comment 2 months ago, that's why. And I am so sorry. I try to keep up with them, but somehow that little thing got turned off, and I figured out how to go in there and turn it on, and I turned it on. So hopefully I will get notifications, but I just didn't think I was getting any comments on my videos. Sometimes I would go in and I would click on the video, and then I would look at it and I would see, hey, I got comments under there. I didn't know I had those comments. But otherwise, I just didn't know I was getting any comments. I thought I wasn't getting comments. So if I didn't reply, I'm very, very sorry. I didn't know they were there. I wouldn't not reply. I like to reply, and I like to have, conversation back and forth. That's amazing. I love it when you guys reply. It's so fun, So I wouldn't not reply on purpose, and I'm really sorry about that. I replied to, I don't know how many today. So honestly, if you got a reply and you're thinking, wow, that took you 2 months to reply to me, I really am sorry. And I will try to keep up from now on, and I will try to go and look in that comment thing, because that was really easy. It just gave me a whole row of comments where I could just go one down, 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 down. I didn't have to go into each video and look. They were just like right in a row and I could see them and I knew I had them. So now that I know that's there, I can do that. But anyway, thank you all for watching my videos. You have a blessed day and I will be seeing you soon. Bye-bye.